All right, it's already starting with the recording, and the transcript is already open to you. Okay, so in last class we kindly go through this example one, which is quite easy, and I given these two example for you to do after this class. I hope you, I hope every one of you already did some of it. So I'm going to open a poll over here and see how many of you already finish it. So this will be a single choice question and can be the both. Okay, practice one. And both and not. So so do you able to see there is a quiz on this survey pumped out, and please try to okay, try to complete this one. This is a single question. You can either see you finish one and not yet, and both. So I see the first four is C, not yet. Is anyone any more C? I would like to see this at least two finish both of those questions. So this is question one, and this is question two. 6 say no. Okay, it looks like if that is not a quiz, you are not going to finish it. So okay, I don't want to waste the time here. 7 not yet, so just leave it there. So anyway, we're going to starting doing with this one. And since you're not already finished it, so I'm going to ask in the question, okay? So I'm going to remove those checking stuff. Already did it. All right, so let's starting from here. So this is a CPM calculation additional practice for today. And the given question to you has a couple of different activities here, and the given agenda to you is like this one. So you will have early start time here and a late start, early finish time here. So this is the first step you're going to do the calculations, okay? So so the first we will deal with this mobilize because this is the first activity, and definitely this is the last activities. Okay, so I'll do a demo here, and the next one I'll ask more questions. So first of all, we are dealing with this one because this is a early start time for the mobilize. So we're going to using the forward pairs. We're going to using the forward pairs, and we are putting here as early start time is equal to 0. Okay, so this is we're assuming this is the first activity. We have the early start time is 0. Since we know the early start time, and we're using 0 plus 2 here, so we're getting its early finish time is 2. So this is we finish with first activity. Now we move into the second activity. So we have stock the materials, clean the grubs, and also grading for the roads. So we will have here, we will have this 2 as its early finish time, and in here to this as early as start time, this as early start time, and this as early start time. So we have here is 2, 2, and this one is going to be 2 as well. We have 2 plus 4, we're getting 6 here. 2 plus 6, we're getting 8 here. 2 plus 7, we're getting 9 here. Okay, so 6, 8, and 9. So continue doing this. We have this is 6. This 6 will be next with finish grading, next with prefabric, next with landscaping. And we have this 8, and we have this 8 here is next with finish grading, next with erect, and the next with landscape. And this is quite simple. So only have one pavement road. So since it's easy, we are starting from here. We're putting this 9 come to here. So we have 9. And since the duration for this one is 8, 9 plus 8, we get a 17 here. Okay, so now we come back to the finish grading. So the finish grading is only one sense come here and another come here. So in this case, we were using the maximum from 6 or 8 because we need this 6 and this 8 down, and then we can start it with 8. So for here, that will be the maximum 6 and 8. So we were putting 8 here, 6 and 8. 6 is here, 8 is here. And then we go into the prefibers. The prefibber is only one input from here. So there's no other input, so we can definitely put in this one to here. Okay, so 6. 6 plus 16, we get a 22. And I forgot to put here is 13, right? And then we come down to see the landscape. So for the landscape, you will see this one coming here and one coming here, right? So that is basically the same as this one. So you are putting here is 8 because this relation, and you get a 20 here. Any questions so far?
Just to review that for the landscape,
Uh-huh.
the 8, that's because the 8 for the clearing and grubbing is longer, right? It's the
Yes.
larger of the two? Okay.
Yep, because the larger of those two. All right, so this is the maximum of 6 and 8. So basically the same thing. All right, so we're moving to this column here. So first you have the finish grading. There's only one relation, and this has 2 relation, and this has 2 relation too. So easily doing this one, come from 30 here, and you get a 23 here. And this one you will be from the here and there, 8 and 22. So basically you have the 22 here, and then 29. So the 22 is equal to the maximum of 22 and 8. And the last one, you have 20 and the 70. So you put a 20 there and a 25. So then we getting back to the finish inspection. We have 23, 29, and 25. So we were using the 29, which is maximum of 23, 29, and 25. So you get a 32. So this 32 is your project duration is equal to 32. Okay, don't forget we have this writing statement. Project duration is 32. Any questions so far?
No questions. That's pretty straightforward.
Thank you. So now we finish with the backward parse. Now we're going to using the for so we finished the forward parse. We're going to using the backward parse is going to determine the late start time and the late finish time, right? So late start time and late finish time is easy come from here. So you are using this project duration to its late finish time as 32. And then you are able to getting its later start time is equal to 29, which is 32 minus 3, you're getting 29. So any question for this? Okay, if no question for this, we are using this 29 and putting back to here, here, and here, because those three is only connected to this finish inspection. So that means we have 29 here, we have 29 here, and we have 29 here. And the minus 7 here, we have 22. Minus 10 here, we have 19. And minus 5 here was 24. All right, so we did this and we go back to this column since we already finished this column, right? So we go back to this finish grading here. We have 29 come from here to there because this is late start time. Basically, this is late finish time, right? So that getting 14. And for the pre-5, so the pre-5, you can see there's only one 0.28, right? So you have here is 22 minus 16, you get a 6. And the landscape you have is come from here is 24 minus 12, you get a 12. And the paving the roadway, you have 24 minus 8, you're getting 16. Any questions so far? So we already done those. Any questions so far?
No, I'm good. You good.
Okay, good. Thanks for volunteer to answer. So since we're done with this, we're going back to see this stock materials, and you will see it's linked to this, linked to this, and linked to this. That is regarding 6, 12 here, 6 here, and 40 here. So which one we need to choose? We need to choose the minimum one, right? So that will be minimum comes from 14, 6, and 12 here. So we're getting here 6. 6 minus 4, you're getting 2. Any question for this? Any question for this?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, thanks. Thanks.
Wait,
Thanks.
why did we use the minimum and not the maximum?
Think about it. What is this one here? So this is the late finish time. So if you cannot finish it, then how can you continue with your next one? Because the finished grading, prefab, and the landscape is all after these stock materials. So only the stock materials done, and then we can have the following 3 continue. Otherwise, we need to wait. If we're using a number like 14 here, then the finished grading is okay, but the prefab has to be delayed for 8 days. And then the landscape will be delayed for 2 days. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to use the minimum here, okay? So let's continue with that one, the killing, the grabbing here. So we will see one from here, another one from here, and the third one from here. So in this case, we are using the minimum of 12, 22, and 14, right? So we're getting here is 12 because it's a minimum of 14, 22, and this 12. Okay, so 12 minus 6, we get a 6. And this grading and for the road is simple, only have one relation. 16 minus 7, we get a 9. Then we move into that one, this one. What should be the number coming to here?
Should be 6, right?
What's number to here?
Would it be 2?
2.
I have about 6, I have about 2. The correct answer is come from this one, 2, because this is the smallest one, 6, 2, and 9, right? So here's 2, and then here is 0. Right, so we finished the backward parse. Any questions so far? So if you have question, you can ask, and if no question, we move into the total fruits.
Can you
Because
scroll down a little bit?
Which one?
I can't see the bottom numbers. Can you just scroll down a little bit?
Can say no?
Thank you.
Okay, so that basically is an equation, how to get in the 17 here. Yeah, okay, so we're good to move into the total fruit. So the total fruit is equal to your late finish time minus your duration and minus your early start time, right? So we can do with this one. This is 0, 2 minus 2 minus 0. And this is will be 6 minus 4 minus 2, you get 0. 12 minus 6 minus 2, you will get 4. And this is 16 minus 7 minus 2, you will get 7. And this is 19 minus 5 minus 8, you will get 5. And this is 22 minus 16 minus 6, you get 0. This will be the 24 minus 12 minus 8, you get 4. And this will be 24 minus 8 minus 9, you will get 11. Oh, not 11. So you will get 7, looks like. This is 7. And this you have 29 minus 10 minus 13. So you will get 6. 29 minus 7 minus 22, you get 0. 29 minus 5 minus 20, you get 4. And this is 0. Any questions so far?
And you said TF stands for what now?
Which one?
TF stands for what?
TF is total T. This is TF. Okay. So if you forgot those two, and please refer to the previous video recording and the lecture notes. We have a detailed explain for this. the total fruit is not impact your project, and the free fruit is not impact your. The free fruit is not impact your next activity early start time. So the free fruit is usually less or equal to your total fruit. So we'll do the performance here. So any questions so far? So if no, we move into the free fruit. So I will using the black pen to see the free fruit, okay? So the free fruit is always less or equal to the total fruit. That means for your first activity and your last activity, you already have your total fruit is 0, then you can self to put in 0 here, okay? And this is always large or equal to 0, right? So, and also you can see your stock materials, you have your total fruit is 0, so putting 0 here is no problem, okay? Putting 0 here is no problem. And you have this one, and that one. Putting 0 here, there's no problem. All right, so we have this 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So no problem, you can put it here. And for the others, we need to do the calculations. So first, let's see the killing and the gradings here. So for that one, you are looking for the equation for the free fruit is using the early. Sorry, you are using its early start time to minus this early finish time, right? This one is not related, so only this. So you are using the minimum from 8, 22, and 8 minus this 8. So the equation is the minimum from 8, minimum from your next activities. Early start time 8, next activity early start time 22, next activity early start time 8, minus your own early finish time 8. So you are using this minus this, you're getting 0 here. Any question to getting the total, sorry, the free fruit here? Any question? Any question for
So-
here?
Quick question. Wait, so you got the 8 from, because that was our early finish.
Here,
22 comes from,
here.
oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, those are the all early start time. So
Oh, okay, so you're taking the early start then.
yeah, you refer to the equation here is using the early start time of your following activities minus your early finish time. That is the free fruit. And also you refer to the definition here. The free fruit is amount of the time by which the start of an activity or the finish of an activity may be delayed without delaying the early start time of any succeeding or this is the following activities. Okay, so keep in mind with this definition and you will never make any mistakes. All right, so let's come back to the example here. So we have this one done with minimum early start time from here, here, and this one landscape minus the early finish time here, 8. We're getting 0 here. So let's see another example from the grading the roads. So this one is quite easy. because it only have one following activities, which is paving the road early, start time is 9, minus its early finish time 9 again 0. Okay, so now we're done with this column. We're moving to here. We move to this column. So the first one, finish the grid is easy. You get a 30 minus 30, you get 0. And the second, we're already done. We're moving to the landscape. Landscape only contain the next one is 20 from here, and minus your early finish time is 20 from here, so minus 20, we're getting 0. The paved road is 20 minus 17, we're getting 3 here. Okay, so that's the early start time minus your early finish time, you're getting 3 here. Any questions so far? Trevor, do you have a question? Because you unmute. All right, so let's move into the next column here. So we have only one following activities for this place the tennis courts. So that means we can use in 29 minus 23, we're getting 6. And this one down, and this one we have 29 minus 25, we get a 4. So then we finish this. We finish the early finish time. Sorry, we finish the free fruit as well. Any question for the free fruit? Madison, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, sounds good. So, Josh, do you have a question?
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
Okay, that's great. So, now what's the next step we're going to do? Let me asking, Grace, what's the next step we needed to do for this one?
Yes. For the whole thing or for a specific box?
For the next one, since we already finished all the calculations.
Wait a minute. They have to. I don't remember what it's called.
Okay, so let's go back to see this one. We did all the calculations. We have all the numbers for each cells, and we're already writing down the project durations. And the last one we're going to do is identify the critical path. So there's 2 things to do with critical path. We need to writing down the critical path is from which activities, and the next activity. And then also we need to highlight it in the chat, right? Either using the double line or using highlight one. So let's come back to this one. So we already see we have those mobilized stock materials, prefiber blanchers, and erect the blank blanchers, and also the clean up is the critical activity. So you need to write down the critical path is mobilized to the stock, to the prefab, to the erect, to the final. Does that make sense? I'm shorting it, but you need to write down the whole sense. Or if your example is A to B to D to F, So either way works, okay? So, and once we did this, we needed to highlight it. So when you highlight this, so this is your critical path.
Dr. Yuhan, aren't there like 5 steps? Oh wait, no, I see it now. Thank you.
Yeah. And we highlight, sorry. So
Big
that is
question,
incorrect.
Dr.
Go ahead.
You have on the critical path, it's the mobilized and stock materials, prefab. What's that other thing? I can't read that.
Let me do it here. You have this, and
Oh.
this. Okay?
Okay, that's what it was, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the critical path is just the ones that needs to be done on time.
Yes, the critical path you cannot delay any because they has zero free float and zero free float, zero free float, zero total float. So you cannot delay it. This one has the free float is zero, but the total float is 5. So you can delay it. It doesn't matter, right? And those are all zero. You cannot delay any. Otherwise, your project duration will be more than this 32, will be last longer, right? So that's why we have the, when we're going to determine the free float, total float, free float, I'm keeping that here, is equal to total float is equal to 0. All those are the critical activities, right? And then you put in the critical activities together, and then you are getting your critical path. So that's the things you needed to do with this. So don't forget you needed to write in the project path, the project duration. You need to write in the critical paths, and also you need to highlight those. So if you don't have a highlight mark, you can use in the double. You can use this double line, right, to highlight it. So anyway, so both needed to show in the plot and to in the network and also show as writing here. Okay, so any question for this example here, critical mass process?
No, that clarified it. Thank you, Dr. Yuhan.
Okay, that's great. So since
Question.
you're good with it?
So if you're doing this on paper, you got to do the double lines, or
Yeah, or if you have the highlight mark, you do the highlight mark.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, so that both works. So so I'm not going to do the demo for this one today because let me see. I only see
I have a
4
question.
students. Go ahead.
My bad. When it comes to the project days, is it always going to be the late finish?
The project day is always the project days come from here, which is the early finish time.
Okay. Okay.
Early finish time is your project day. So you're getting your project is from this early finish. And also your early finish time will be your late finish day. So basically those two are the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. You're getting from the forward pass, you're getting 32, and then you put it as project duration. And then you assign it to your late finish time. So that is the cycle going. Okay. So I see let me check it. So we have one student, sorry, we have 4 students only did the first one, and we have 2 students did both, and we have 10 students nothing. So what I will do is I will put in this one as additional quiz. for you. So later on, you will submit this one to the Blackboard. I'll creating additional quiz for you for this one. So you need to do this and submit by today with this one, because this is already assigned to you and you did not finish it. And our class will be end a little bit early today, so you should have additional hour to finish this one. And this will be the quiz to you. And I will see the time for this one is due by 3 p.m. today. Okay, so you will see this one. You will see this one as quiz CPM, and this is an add-on. This is not a regular CPM quiz. And the question is this one. I will not going to post any problem statements in the Blackboard. This is a pump up quiz. Okay, so let me creating on the Blackboard, and then we will going to using the we're going through the assignment one with you. Okay, good. So so this is currently our assignment one. So as I told you before, this is not needed to perform any like the CPM, sorry, the IP. There's no sequence number. There's no sequence number calculation because there's no IPAs in this one. So for that one, it only have the following all successors, right? So as you can see, everything is coming from this 100. And it will be ending by this 999. So everything is very straightforward. So so let's review one by one. So in the assignment one statement, you will see the first one is 100 mobilization, and the successor is 210. So you have the 210 here, you have the 30, you have 310 here, you have 400 here, you have 610 here. So you all can bring your own assignment and check the result together, okay? So and the second line you will see you have the 210 and the successor is 220. So that is great. And the third line you have the 220 to 230. That's great. And the 230 to 240. And the 240 is directly linked to 299. So that is correct. So for the 310, you have 320, 340, and 360, 20, 40, 16. So that are the similar things over here. So the following you have 20 is 24, and the 24 is 28, 28 is then 32, and you have 30, and you have 32 is go to 99, that's correct. You have 14 is going to 44, 44 is going to 48, 48 is going to 52, and 52 is going to 99, so that is correct. So you have 316 is going to 16.4, 16.4, then you have to go to 368 and 500, that is correct. And then you have the 16.8 going to 17.2, and 17.2 is going to 900, so this is correct. So you have 400 is going to 440, 440 is going to 460, and you have your 460 is going to 99, and then you have 500 is going to 99, so this is correct. So you have 16, 610 go to 620, and 620 go to 99. So all the relations show on the screen right now with Ahmed result is all correct. Okay, so any question for this?
No.
Okay, that's good. So if you already did it, and you figure out you have something issue with this one, please go ahead to do the correction and resubmit, okay? I will grade in the last one submit, but please make sure you finish everything by tonight.